On the north side of Bear Lake, we're hiking around looking for Bigfoot activity. There was a Bigfoot sighting less than a week ago up in this area, so we're going to a bunch of the Bigfoot sighting report areas, and we're in a canyon right now that has had 3 Bigfoot sightings. We're near St. Charles. We looked at the sighting report location from a week ago, or nearly a week ago, and now we're looking at some other haunts, and this is one of them. It is thick. It's really thick through here. The water's really high this time of year. Spectacular. I don't know, maybe the high water and the flooding and stuff drove the Bigfoot down into the valley that the woman saw. I think they're after nesting ducks and geese though. Still a lot of snow up here. This is one of my favorite places to go bigfooting. I just love this area. There was a couple of years where we were here probably half the time we were out bigfooting is north of Bear Lake. There's some tracks. Not Sasquatch, but it might be Sasquatch food. Good sized game animals. Yes, I'm hiking in hiking sandals. It's a hot day and I knew I was gonna want to get into the water. The first time this year that I've worn hiking sandals, which, oh well, there's pros and cons. And it's such a hot day, it's nice wading out in the water. Surprised at some of the things that you find back in these canyons. And this looks like it might be an old homestead or an old mine. Probably an old homestead. Looking for snap-offs and structures and stuff. We found where beaver's been hanging out. Now look at this. Look how high up. The beaver chopped this one down 6 feet in the air. Now I don't think he climbed this. I think the snow was probably 5 feet deep when he come and chopped this down. Aspen and birch, the beaver just love. One thing I like about beaver activity is I've uncovered a lot of sighting reports where the sighting happened near beaver dams and beaver structures and beaver ponds. So beaver create a lot of habitat, and obviously the Bigfoot like the beaver habitat too. I mean, come on, who doesn't like beaver?
That cute little squirrel?
Oh, I missed him.
Following us. does. Yeah, he just fell off and slid.
We found a footprint. We don't know what it belongs to. We're going to put a tape measure on it. I don't know if you guys can make that out.
It's only about 13.
13. What's the width of the widest part by the toes?
6, 7.
Yeah, that's wider than a person.
Yeah.
Person is between 4 and 5.
Even in the middle, it's still about 5.5.
It's not an extremely long footprint, but it's got the width on it. We'll see if we can find any other footprints in this. Obviously, it had to step more than one spot, so we'll look around, but that looks like it was probably muddy. It rained 2 nights ago when we were up here, so that could have happened during or after that rainstorm. I think we found another footprint in that trackway. Another place where the ground would have been muddy.
That's a big one.
I'll have you measure it. It looks about the same to me, but
okay. Yeah.
Let me zoom in there. Okay. What's the width?
7.
7, and then what's the length on it?
13.5.
Yeah, it's close to the
It's the
other
same one.
You count for a little bit of slide. Yeah, so looks like we found another one in the trackway. Just like to point out, we found beaver activity before and after the footprints. So if those are indeed Bigfoot footprints that we found, you know, they're right near a beaver activity area. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed a hike into the St. Charles area. There's 3 Bigfoot sighting reports here, and then about 7 miles from the mouth of the canyon, recent Bigfoot sighting. It happened less than a week ago. That's why we're up here looking for Bigfoot and all the nooks and crannies of the area, because of a recent Bigfoot sighting. I hope you enjoy this video and others that we've made in this area looking for Bigfoots. Keep on watching. We're going to keep on squatching.